Hi, welcome to Quick Look. Now for the fun part. In this video, we'll do our monthly revenue and cost projections for the first year. You can enter and update your data in any order. You do not have to start with revenue. In our example, let's start with fixed and variable costs, then come back to revenue and cost of goods sold. For fixed costs, let's put the big pieces of the picture in first. Note that there are handy reminders and practical business tips at the bottom of each page. If we still need to find a suitable location for our restaurant and plan things like the design and renovation, this means we may not start any actual setup activities until June, and consequently may not be ready to open our doors until, say, August. Let's assume we find a great location with rental of $25,000 a month and sign a 3-year lease. Let's also assume we are able to negotiate a rent-free renovation period of 2 months with our landlord, and estimate that because our location already has basic kitchen infrastructure, our total renovation costs will come to about $100,000, while kitchen appliances and furnishings come to another $100,000. Now let's estimate the smaller costs like business setup and maintenance, general IT including F&B software and website, as well as computers and phones, and finally fixed utilities. Using the custom Quick Look autofill functionality can help speed up the data entry. When your cursor is in the first column of an input field, simply press F2 to copy the input across the whole row. Note that for some laptops, the autofill is activated by pressing function F2. Next, let's make some high-level estimates around variable costs such as staff and wages, assuming we open our doors in August. For the time being, let's assume that partners do not get paid in the first year. We can always update this after we have done our initial assessment. Next, let's input some spend on marketing activities to underpin our sales projections. Then third-party payment, variable utilities, and finally some training budget to ensure our staff have the basic food handling and preparation knowledge. Once again, there are handy reminders and practical business tips at the bottom of each page. Now, back to revenue and costs of goods sold. Let's assume that each customer spends on average $65 at our restaurant, across seafood, non-seafood, and drinks. This is our total unit price or revenue per customer. And let's say that our industry research estimates cost of goods sold for F&B at 30 to 35%, but that based on our initial research and quotes from suppliers, ours is higher because we specialize in seafood. So here, 24 out of 65 is approximately 37%. To help provide a rough sanity check, there is also a table of general industry cost of goods sold available, although it is not specific to Singapore. Now we make some customer projections based on our unique menu offering, marketing campaign, and expert advice, and allow a suitable ramp-up period over, say, 5 months. A handy tip is to use the total revenue and cost of goods sold calculation to sanity check your assumptions. For example, ask yourself, is this level of revenue reasonable given our offering and market competition? Don't forget to check out the handy reminders and practical business tips at the bottom of each page. Now we're all done and ready to see whether we have a viable business idea. Check out our next video on reports and results if you would like some tips on this. Thanks for watching.